Now joining me in studio, President of American Legion Riders Post 82 Endicott, Scott Stevens, and President of American Legion Riders Post 401, Owego, Dave Stokes. Hi guys, how you doing?
Very well, yourself?
Thank you for having us.
Yes, of course, I'm good, thank you. So tell me a little bit about American Legions and its missions a little bit.
All American Legions try to benefit most of the veterans of the area. There's a lot of veterans that have a lot of problems, you know, trying to deal with life after the service. Legions help them in so many different ways. We're the American Legion Riders, just to kind of spin off from the Legion itself. We do a lot of rides for benefits. And like, you know, Dave and I, we discussed it before, like all of our things we get donated, or all the things we raise, all the money we raise, 100% of that goes back to the local people. And especially like in the holidays and Christmas, you know, people struggle to begin with.
Yeah.
And then when we're dealing with, you know, military and coming home and stuff, it's even that much worse. So everything we raise goes right back to them.
Yeah, the amount of times that I've talked about you guys, like going to, you know, fundraisers or events that I've talked to people about is awesome, you know. So tell me a little bit, because there's so many of them around, I feel like with the numbers and the different post numbers. So do you guys kind of all come together for the riders? Is it people from everywhere, like around them all?
A lot of times when there's an event, especially at 82 and 401, we ride together quite a bit, but it's a brotherhood that comes together when we all have the same mission, is to help the local community and local veterans. So a lot of times you'll have a group of bikers, if you will, that are out riding, and they're usually out riding to raise money for a good benefit. So give us a little space or whatnot, and we're raising money to help the community and help local veterans. That's what the name of the game is.
And for bikers too, if people are looking to maybe join in or anything, is there, I know there's like 3 wheels and 2 wheels. Can it be, you know, any number of wheels out there?
Yeah, we have guys in our group that have trikes, 3-wheelers. We have guys that have Can-Ams, which is 2 wheels in the front, 1 in the back. And we have guys that have all different kind of motorcycles.
Okay.
It doesn't matter the size of the brand. It's as long as you like to ride.
But every one of them, whether they're a veteran or a patriot, they're just part of the Legion, and they're there very motivated to help out.
Yeah, of course.
And to do our thing. It's just what we do.
And, you know, talking about this and being, you know, appreciative of you guys and raising money, tell me about Appreciation Night that's coming up that you guys are having.
In Owego, there's Appreciation Night at Marvin Park. Bonfire, some food. Dave and I we're going to have our groups there, do some advertising as far as riding goes and safety with motorcycles. Like David touched on a little earlier, when we ride, there's big groups, you know, and sometimes people in cars get frustrated because they have to wait like a minute for us to go by. We like to try to stay together safety-wise, you know, and like, you know, Dave was just saying that it's for a good cause, you know. So if you're in a car and we see a big motorcycle group goes by, just give us a couple minutes. And we're trying to promote that too with the thing on Friday night, is let people know more about what we do and why we do it.
Okay, and you know, highlighting that as a safety, is there anything else that people can expect to learn more about safety, like things you'll be talking about there?
What do you think?
Well, it's like...
I know, sorry if that's a hard question.
No, that's a great question.
I'm going to throw him under the bus for a second.
I do that sometimes too. I'm like, what do you think?
That's great. You're doing a great job. So safety is our utmost mission, not utmost mission, but is utmost when we're riding. We keep a nice distance apart. We don't speed. We abide by all the traffic laws, but we also try to stay in a group. A lot of times, if there's a gap, sometimes a car will try and get in between, and there's safety in numbers, right? You know, a lot of things, but that includes when you're on your motorcycle. So you'll see a big group before you see an individual. And sometimes a car will try and get in between, and instead of waiting that 30 seconds or a minute, which we appreciate all the patient drivers out there. But when we're all together, we're able to hand signal. We hand signal for multiple things, such as things in the road, and if there's something that could cause a hazard. We do that all the way down the line, and safety is number one when we're riding.
I think there's something so special about seeing you, like a group of riders all together. It just like looks like a brotherhood, like you guys said, and it just looks like very together and relaxing. You're just out for a ride. It looks great.
Oh, absolutely. And a lot of it too is motorcycle riders get a bad name. You know, we wear vests, you know, we're proud of who we are and who we ride for. But there's a lot of people who see motorcycle, you know, riders. I mean, there's motorcycle riders out there. They're dangerous. There's no questions about it. You know, I don't like those guys. But we're just normal guys. And we have women. We have a 70-some-year-old lady who rides with us once in a while on her own bike. We have men and women who love to ride.
Is there, I have to ask too, do they still make the bikes where there's like the little seat on the
the
side?
sidecar?
Like that?
Yes.
Yeah, those are like always
Yes.
kind of scary to me.
We
I don't
have
know.
we have one gentleman who has it was an old Army one, all fixed up and stuff. And we're at a big ride, and I was talking to his wife, and she sits there and she knits as she's going down the road.
That's crazy. That's
We're just
awesome. That's
kinda hanging
amazing.
out, know,
You should
it's
come sometime.
I can't knit, but I could maybe sit there. I'd probably be scared, but that's okay.
You could probably join a Legion. I'm sure you have a family member that was a veteran.
Yeah, down in North Carolina, but you can join any, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the
Yes.
great thing about it.
And there's so many different ones even around here. You know, like I'm from the Endicott. Dave's from Owego. There's so many all over. So if you have one close, go check it out.
Okay.
You know, have them, you know, answer some questions for you. A lot of times we'll have kids or relatives of somebody who's been a veteran that's been in a war or whatever. They're having problems. They don't know where to go or how to help them. You can contact your local areas to see, and they'll give you all kinds of information, you know, set you up with somebody that can help you.
Okay. And I'll have your numbers on the screen in just a second, but is there any other way that people can contact any of you guys?
We'll have our phone number, our emails. You can actually go on our Facebook pages, you know, go under, you know,
Absolutely.
American Legion Riders, 401-82.
Okay.
We always put up stuff on our rides, our get-togethers.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for coming on today. I really appreciate what you guys do. And, you know, I hope you have a good turnout at the event.
That'd be wonderful. We appreciate you having us.
Thank
Yes,
you
of
very,
course.
very much.
Anytime.